Hey yo, what's going on, you guys? It's been a while. Where I am currently on vacation, but I do have one figure review for you. Um, Now I do want to address something real quick. I do try to do like the top 10 Marvel Legends or whatever for a year. I'm honestly thinking about just doing the top 10 figures of the year because for DC, I surprisingly didn't get enough. And that's where I live, like actually where I live. It is hard to find some of these ones, and it's just hard. And you know, I don't get a lot, so I do plan on moving eventually, to an area where you can find that stuff more. Obviously, that's not the reason for me moving, but still, whole point is that I will be in a better area for action figures. But anyways, today we are reviewing Marvel Legends Wakanda Forever Namor. This is my most anticipated figure of this wave, so I'm very excited I got this. Got the side with the Build-A-Figure. This is the new packaging, so first time you're seeing the new packaging on my channel. So you got the Build-A-Figure Tuma. I'm probably going to complete this wave. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to. And then on the other side, you got some artwork of Technocuarta as Namor. On the top, you got a Black Panther symbol. On the back, you got a picture of the figure and some of the accessories and the Build-A-Figure piece and the name. So pretty decent figure, or pretty decent packaging. I know that's partly to reduce plastic. If for whatever reason my voice sounds off, I have been kind of fighting the cold, as you see. Um, so if I like cough occasionally or something like that, it's because of that. But so here is here is Namor or Namor. So, and this is obviously the MCU adaptation. And yeah, so let's take a look at his accessories first. Here is his spear. I guess you could, or sorry, but I'm sure there's probably a proper term other than the spear, but I'm just gonna call it a spear for now. You can see, I don't know how well you can see the texturing, but you got like this little piece here. Obviously, it's very like Aztec inspired. You got this is all vibranium, so at least in the movie it is. And then you got this blue tip here, and yeah, looks pretty nice. Then in the packaging, he actually comes out with these little flight hands, because obviously he can fly. But I've already switched out for the fist and the gripping hand, so he can hold a spear. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with two gripping hands. Kind of would have preferred that over just one fist, because then you could get the spear into two hands and it could look really cool. And then finally, this is Atuma's left arm. So, and I did really like Atuma in the movie. And yes, I did actually read up on who Atuma was. I knew Namor long before the movie came out, but yeah. So, anywho, let's take a look at him. So, a bit of a story here. I am, obviously, I came reading the comics at a later time, but it I still, I still kind of understood that like these were kind of adaptations of the comics. Of course, technically now it's its own universe, so there's that too. But still, there's like adaptations, and most of the time, at least the characters I've actually read from the comics, I kind of like the two different versions equally. Namor has been one of probably maybe even the only version of a movie adaptation that I like more than the comic. Now there are still similarities. I mean, outside of the powers, you do have kind of like this. I will do whatever I need to for my people, even if it doesn't benefit others or it causes harm to others, stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like this guy's story is a little more compelling. So yeah. So let's start off with the head. Sorry, the light's not really focusing well. But it's a very good. Sorry if I keep moving it over here. The camera's actually on this side instead of this side. But and there's not very good lighting in this room. But there you go. You got the earrings. And you got the some sort of nose piercing. I don't want to like miscall it anything, but yeah, so pretty good. And then you've got like this, not exactly necklace, but kind of this like brace around his neck, on his chest, kind of. This is all made out of vibranium in the movie, so it's all like kind of ornaments of being a king. And then you've got this like little like kind of like a bracelet here, and then you got some strap or green at least going across it on the other side. Then you've got a gauntlet. Then on this side, you also got this bracelet, which this one you do kind of have to constantly move up to keep it in place. All nice sculpting, and then the gauntlet here. And then obviously you got the classic, Namor trunks, and you got the gold belt around it. And nice sculpting as well. Then down to the feet, you've got like these kind of wraparound things with pearl at the bottom. You can see some coloring around it. And then you got, I don't know if you would exactly call them boots or whatever, but something on the bottom of his feet, sculpted. And then you've got, of course, the wings, which are actually quite bigger compared to the comic Namor. So, but yeah. And heads up, there will be no comparisons in the video. I got no figures to compare it to. As I said, I'm on vacation. So, you can move the head up that far. Move the head down that far. Oh, and by the way, this does float. But it doesn't move. It doesn't cause as much of a hassle as this because you just push it back down. You can look side to side. And he can't really tilt. His arms move out. He's got a bicep swivel. You got the pinless, double jointed knees, or not knees, elbows. His wrists hit. Well, this holding hand swivels, but it actually moves up and down. I believe all the other hands go in and out. This one goes in and out, and these two also go in and out. He's got a diaphragm joint that allows him to crunch that far forward, that far back, and tilt and swivel. And then he's got his legs can kick out that far, can kick back that far, they can kick out that far. He's got upper thigh swivel, pinless double jointed knees, and his ankles can move down, they can move up, and he does have ankle pivot, but it does kind of run into the wing, so be very careful with that. And yeah. So again, there's like really not a lot else I can say. This is one of the favorite figures I've ever gotten this year, though. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're probably going to re-release this figure, but with the cape and the huge crown that he has. Because that was also a look, and they also haven't released Namora, and I have a very sneaking suspicion that they're going to release that, and I won't be able to get Namora unless I get a 2-pack. So, but hopefully she gets released at some point, maybe in another wave of Wakanda Forever characters. There's quite a few things they could still do, but we'll just have to see. But for sure, I'll probably complete this wave. Obviously, won't complete the wave before the end of the year, but this is kind of the last video of the year, unless I upload something in between now and Sunday, which is probably unlikely. But yeah, so as scuffed as this video kind of is, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. I don't know. I guess if I don't, since I probably won't upload them between now and then, I'll see you in the next year, and hopefully, the next video you will see is probably a top 10 figures of the year. So yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.